Alrighty, we survived technical difficulty number 1. We are on Tuesday's work and we're ready to circle shapes to model. This multiplication sentence tells us that there are 3 groups with 6 in each. So I will go ahead and circle 1, 2, 3 groups of 6, 6, 12, 18, 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, any way you want to count. We end at 18. Alrighty, moving on, it tells us to name the fraction. So we're going to imagine that these are just parking spaces. How many cars could we park if we saw these lines? 1 car would fit here, 2, 3. There are 4 spaces altogether. From one whole thing is cut into 4 equal parts. So that 4 goes down on the bottom. And then we have to figure out how many lines did we go before we parked our dot. 1, 2, 3. 3 is the number that will go on top. Alrighty. And we're filling in the missing numbers. They're kind of working with a fact family. How many 6s until we make a 12? 6, 12. That would take me 2. And now 6 is going into our house. 6, 12. Same thing. 2 6s to make a 12. Down here, how many 7s to make a 35? 7, 14, 21, 28, 35. That was 5 fingers. And 7 times 5 then equals 35. All right, multiplying and dividing are opposites of each other. So there we are, just going back and forth. All right, so we're going to measure to the nearest quarter of an inch. If you look at this fraction, this is 1 with 4 parts. Just like this ruler is set up. Each inch has 4 parts. So I like to take a line and draw right on down to where I'm going to be measuring to. First, let's count our full inches. We go from 0 to 1, 1 to 2, 2 to 3. It is past 3 whole inches, so let's write down 3. And it is 1, 2, 3, 4 parking spots to 4 inches. And this pencil went 1 past 3 inches. 3 1/4 inch. Okay. And then we're going to do associative property. That's that old method. It says it doesn't matter where I put these, I'll get the same answer. It's just a matter of how we'd like to solve them. So this says 3 groups of 2, 5 times. 3 groups of 2, 5 times. 3 times 2 equals 6. Now we'll go outside the parentheses. 6 times 5 is equal to 30. This says 3 something of 5. All right. 3, 2, 5. 3 blank 5. Who's missing? 2. All right. 2 groups of 5. 3 times. All right. Good work on your morning work. I hope nobody had to use their red pen. If you did, no problem. We'll just keep learning. What we're going to do now, go ahead and hit pause if you need to. We're going to switch over to last night's homework that had that ladder on it. And we were told to skip count by 7 to fill in the blanks. Then fill in the multiplication and use it to write related division fact directly to the right. So we've been doing pretty good with our 7s. We know our song. 7, 14, 21, 28, 35, 42, 49. All right, to climb the ladder, you start on the bottom. They got it kind of goofy up for us. So we're going to go from the bottom to the top. 7, 14, 21, 28, 35, 42, 49, 56, 63. Now we made it to 70. Alrighty, so by factoring, 7 one time is 7. 7 two times, 14. All these numbers should just come right on over and fill in your ladder. Alrighty, so now let's take them out of the ladder and put our factors of 7 at the beginning. 70, 63. Let's get it so you can see. 56. 49. Much easier to count up by sevens than it is to count down. Start at the bottom if you want. 7, 14, 21, 28, and 35 was left here in the middle. Alrighty, so I have those all filled in. Just like they were here, just like they were on the way up the ladder, they go here. 1 7 can go in a 7. How many 7s can go in a 14? 7, 14. 2. How many 7s can go in a 21? 7, 14, 21. That was 3. 4. And we'll keep going. 5 7s go in 35. 6 7s can go in a 42. 7 7s in a 49. 8 7s in 56. 9, and then 10 7s. All right. So last night's homework just reminded us that multiplication and division are the opposites of each other. The factors, the product, or the quotient, and the two factors. All right? So there we are, just switching the order, adding and subtracting our opposite, multiplying and dividing our opposite. Let's take a pause here, and we'll go on to watching a lesson online. You'll be watching a lesson about lesson 6, doing the work from lesson 6. Don't tell, I hit pause. They went into some number bonds, and I decided to throw those away in a second sheet of your lesson. Just make sure the principal doesn't find out. All right, I'll see you in a little bit.